Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn here with our 3x3 playthrough, and the drought has ended. It is the beginning of cycle 29 and I've already enabled the houses, and just on the calculations you realised I've enabled too many houses, so oops. I've got 30 houses enabled, so we actually have 270 population. It's fine, we won over, doesn't matter. Things are good. As you can see, the houses have been built. We have our 24 houses in this one here. We have 4 houses enabled over here, the front 4 here, and we've got 2 over there. Yeah, boom. So, okay. Everything is good, everything is fantastic, everything is wonderful. The mine is ticking away nicely. This goes through phases, I've noticed. It'll have loads of people in it, loads of beavers doing their thing, and then they'll all get injured, and they'll have like 1 in it. So, yeah. We've got loads of wood. We've actually got loads of wood, and that is because our wood farm is doing really well. Really well. To the point where I actually don't think the 4 beavers can keep up with it, but it might be because we don't require the logs right now. We do have storage for 3,000 logs. There. Sorry, 1,800 logs. So we should be okay. We've got lots of injured beavers, but that's because there's machinery going on here. So yeah. So wood is good. Dynamite is very good. Very good. 800 dynamite. We are capped on gears. We have 79 metal blocks. I believe we need 80 to build the minimum to build some bots. So close. Ooh. Paper is struggling a little bit. It's staying about 450-ish, 460. It's definitely going to drop more when we build the book makers. But I feel that it's going to be okay, because once the dynamite caps out, it'll be okay. By the time we enable the bookmakers, we probably won't need the dynamite anymore. So we'll see how that goes. Not too sure on that one there. Planks and treated planks, as you can see, are doing really well as well. We are pretty much capped on those as well. So everything's fantastic. Food is also doing fantastically. The bread, the carrots, not so much the grilled chestnuts, and the potatoes are doing well. So we've got three different sets of food. Fantastic. The reason the carrots were dropping was because we were shipping them over to here previously, and I'd forgotten that was a thing. So yeah, now we're shipping bread, and we have excess bread. We're good. However, there are 2 very important things. One is here. We have 2 gravity batteries sat up here. I built 2 of them. I put them down to let the thing build. To test it, I put them down for spacing, and didn't destroy them, and they got built. I went, oh yeah, okay, cool. They were built about 30-ish days ago, quite early in cycle 28, which was 30 days ago. So, and I haven't seen them drop. I've not been watching, I must admit, but I haven't seen them drop at all. They have been capped all the time. So for about a whole cycle, we've had power, which is typical. We've built batteries, we don't need them. Typical. So yeah, but this is ready to have batteries up there. But I didn't want to put them in there. I wanted to save up enough to build at least enough to start making bots. Even if we have to shuffle some things around manually, we want to start making some bots so that we can send bots over to here to get the mine working all the time, all year round. So yeah, that's the idea, which is cool. We also have this to play with, which is going to be fun and exciting. Let's put in those, and then we can blow this up in a minute, because yeah. I've also stopped the trees here as well, because we're going to be moving. We're going to do things. We are ready. We're ready to do things. So whilst they put those in there, let's have a look at bots. Now I wanted to put bots in this area here, which is why we have this power intersection coming out here. So we're going to do that. We're going to put bots in here, and what I need to do is space them in a way that's going to let me build stuff. So let's go to science, and let's look here. We have the bot assembler, which is too low. We have the bot building, which is also too low, but I think you can get away with it if you connect it on the back or the front. No, not the front, only the back. Ooh, that does complicate things, because we need 3 of these. 1, 2, we can't get a third one in there. Yeah, we need 3 of these. We don't have to have this path here. Might do away with that. And then I need to get power across from this side of the build to this side of the bots, because this needs to have power into it as well. This does not require power, so this can go wherever, not a problem. But these two do require power, and we need 3 of those to 1 of these. Now, as I explained before, if I show you this mass of this here, it needs 1 bot body, 4 bot arms, and 1 bot head in 36 hours. This can produce 1 bot body in 18 hours, 1 arm in 4.5 hours, or 1 head in 18 hours. That's why you need 3 of them. They can't do all 3 recipes at once. It does 1 total. Which means in 36 hours it can make, if there were 3 of them, it can make 8 arms, 2 bodies, 2 heads. So it's 3 bot factories to 2 bot assemblers. So, yeah. Okay. However, what we can do is we can put 1 bot factory in, and we can alternate between the recipes, and it can then build bots to build the parts, and then we can ship the parts over to the assembler, and the assembler can do it, and we just have to keep switching between them, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. And we can get a bot, and once we've got some bots going, we can send them over to the mines, and we can get the mines mining, and everything will be awesome and fantastic and wonderful, and there can be much rejoicing. We just need to figure this out, how we're going to do this here. So I could put them in here. I could put 1, 2, and 3 in here. Not a problem at all, and run a path in between them. Then get power across the road. I mean, we could do it on the end. That'd be easy. Where can I get power into this, though? I think it has to be in the centre. I don't think you can take power in the corners. I'm not sure. Pause the game, place it down, grab a power line. You can always find out by doing this. So you see that blue icon? That tells me power can be attached there. It can't be attached in the corners. It can be attached there, and it can be attached there. So it's only got 3 places to put power into it, which is a little bit awkward, because if we built the back bots there and then run the line out the side, we'd have, although it is 3 to 2. It is 3 to 2, so we could do that. Kind of awkward that this building doesn't allow you to have it on the sides, but I can see why. It's got this giant spinning cog. The back is flat, but the sides are that. The lower levels, you can put power wherever you want on the lower levels. That's not a problem. So we could just bring it in on the lower levels and not worry about it. I could just literally move it out by 1 and run it down to lower levels. I think that's probably going to be the best way of doing this, isn't it? Let's be honest. Yeah, it's probably best to do that. Just bring it out and lower the power down by 1. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll put that there. We'll get rid of that. Yes. And we'll put this, well, we want 3 of these. We could put it on top. That would work. We just put stairways on top. I kind of like that idea. But you need 3. It's not 3 to 3. It's 3 to 2. So putting on the back kind of works as well, because you could easily do like 1 there, 1 over here, and yeah, that would work. I just kind of like the idea of putting it on top. I think that's quite a nifty idea of doing it, but maybe not. We could also stack these on top of each other. Kind of awkward to get up there, but doable. No point to doing it. So, but yeah. So if we had 3 of these like that, and each one will be doing a separate recipe. So you'll be doing the chassis, you'll be doing the limbs, you'll be doing the bot heads. Then I'd want the bot assemblers to be here and to be across the road from them. I kind of want it to be just across the road from them, so they've got storage as well. So when these run, they can store. We could put little storages on that side and just have those on the end or behind. Go here. Might just put it on the end. Just put it on the end. Let's just do that. Let's just do 1 there. Let's do 1 either end. Let's do 1 either end. So let's do that. Do that and that. There you go. And then chassis, limbs, and heads. I don't know why I changed them. Didn't need to. Boom. And then the refinery can take any food and water, any raw food type and water, and produce fuel or produce booster. I can't remember what it's called, but it allows your bots work at like plus 50% speed, I think it is, and if you boost them, they go to 100% speed. Don't quote me on those numbers. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna put one down here, like that. Right, so yeah, catalyst. That's the stuff. Catalyst makes bots go faster, and I think. We don't have anything we can run that on right now. Potatoes, we are full on potatoes, but we don't have any spare potatoes. So I really do feel like we're level on potatoes, if that makes sense. Like we're producing just enough for the people, and we've just added more beavers in, so. Struggle. Oh, I did also get rid of the farmhouse that was here and put some things in here, I left a gap here on purpose because here I think I'm going to put a fountain to make everyone happy, and then maybe a fountain up here as well. And I don't know where we're going to move the town district to. Maybe up here. It would make sense to put it up there. Doesn't have to be central anymore. That's the thing. Doesn't have to be central anymore. It can go wherever we want to put it now, because it's not limited on distance. So yeah, we could put it over here, which means all the houses and stuff go over to this way. That's fine, and then we can reach further this way. So long as it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The people are all going to live in the centre, and the workshops are going to be down here, over here, and farms over here. So wherever the people live, that's fine. The district centre isn't the centre anymore. That's not the main building. So we'll move that later. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out that one. That's not important. So right, okay. So I'm going to pause, and pause those three because we don't need those. We're going to put in a power shaft that goes like that. I'm going to set this to be potatoes for the time being. And I'm also going to come over here to these guys, and I'm going to empty all these. Empty, remove, empty, remove. I could just delete them all and it would drop all the stuff on the floor, but we're not going to do that. There you go. So we'll do that. Okay. Okie dokie. So go. Can you reach those? Yes. Okay. I had to put a stair in here because they couldn't reach on the stuff down here, but that's okay. So here's the wonderful heat map of everyone nearby the town centre. It gives you based off of the town centre, but that's not really important anymore. It's much more based off where the beavers live than the town centre. So if you put the town centre in the centre where the houses are, then yeah, that makes sense. But if you don't, then it's not that important. I can't think of any way to get the town centre actually into the centre of the town now, because it's going to be here. Here's the centre. Unless we elevate it. Wouldn't really work. I mean, we could. Nah, maybe later. We'll figure that one out later. Right now, we have explosions to enjoy. So, I am going to... Let's put the camera down here, looking over the top of the... Yeah, that seems like a nice place. Okay. Pause. Zoom out. Detonate. Zoom in. Get the lovely camera angle so I can get a wonderful view of all the joy that is the explosion. Turn that off and kaboom. I'm not sure about the new explosion sound effect. I mean, I don't dislike it, but I kind of miss the old one. I like the big rumbly boom that made all the sound crackle and break and go wrong, but that one's a bit smoother on the ears. Okay, so there we go. We have the area now, so we can do the channel in here, which is what we originally wanted to do. Well, we actually want to do a channel here, which I kind of started, then realised we don't need to do that. That's the wrong place. That will flood the houses. Well, we changed some of the houses, so we did a channel in here, one up here, doing that, and then we need to take out this, and we need to take out this, and this, and this, and this. And then we can put some fields over here, some fields over here, and some fields here, and everything can be awesome and wonderful and fantastical, and yay. So I'm going to also set these to be chopped down, because we might as well get on with that. Chop them down too. This is going nicely. I'm not only am I not convinced that the woodcutters can keep up with chopping the trees down, I don't think the forester can keep up with planting the trees. On such a large area. We might need more, but we have wood, so wood is fine. Wood is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is good. Everything is wonderful. Everything is awesome. We do absolutely want to double up on fields, I think. So 2 lots of carrots, 2 lots of potatoes, 2 lots of carrots, 2 lots of sunflower, 2 lots of potatoes, 1 lot of wheat, because wheat is fine. It says no, and I'll probably regret that later. And then 2 cattails and 2 spadedock. And then we might just use sunflower to make our refinery. Oh, we can't. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, okay. So we'll do it with potatoes, I think, because potatoes. If we double the potato farms, we'll have excess potatoes. Carrots we'll have excess of, but yeah. Okay. So. Carrots, potato. We should do sunflower just because that's so. Carrots, sunflower, potato. Wheat field in the corner, perhaps. Maybe not. Potato. And then we got, like, we could flood these 4 fields here and do spadedock. Cattail, and then come over here and do wheat. And then we want to run a path down here as well, and this will be another exit here. So I don't want to build that yet. It's a good job we paused that, actually, because I don't want to build that yet. Actually, this needs to be a path on the way out, so this can all be flooded. Make a lovely greenery area there. So let's also do this here, before I forget. So it is done. There you go. Put on. There you go. And we'll also tell you, don't bother planting any trees. No, not cut trees, plant. Don't plant trees. There. Okay, so there's a lot to do. A lot of explosions to put in here. We're going to come back even further here now by the looks of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we need to come back even further. And then this centre line needs to be dug all the way down to nothingness. It comes down here. This line needs to... So we've got a lot to do. We've got a lot of explosions, a lot of things to put in here. So I'm going to get on with that. And we're going to come back next time. And we will have explosions. Many explosions. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very, very much for watching. There's going to be some large gaps in between the videos. Now, they're still going to come out at the same rate they're coming out, but there's going to be a larger time. Like I won't be back for Cycle 30 probably because I've got stuff to do here. So we're just going to be back. It's going to take, because there's more to do. There's more explosion stuff to do. I will record the explosion so we can have an explosion montage. But there isn't anything else to really do. Other than maybe I'll put a bot in when the bots come on. We'll be back for that. So, okay. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again next time. Until then, as always, have fun.